How you doing, everybody? Yeah, that camera's a little bit low. Here, I'll just sit back a little bit.
Yeah,
Rick
I'll
might
lean
be able to
back.
scoot back. But anyway, we're just going to do a little short live stream tonight. Of course, we've both just been back not too long from our
Historical Society meeting.
right, and I had the honor of speaking to the Israel County Historical and Genealogical Society today on the subject of caves. If you've been following the blog, you know that's um, you know all about this because that's really about all the discussion we've been having on the blog or the Facebook page um, uh, the last few days. But yeah, it was such a great time today. Things started out a little rocky. I ran off and left my power cable at home, so we had to scramble around and get a power cable for a piece of my equipment. But once we got going, everything went all right. We didn't have a real good background for the video projector. So I luckily I had a monitor with me, so I had a little 22-inch monitor. So I was able to turn that around so the audience could see that. It would have been much better if we'd hooked it up to the TV, because we could have hooked it up to that TV on the wall and everything would have been just fine. But anyway, everything went really well. I tell you what, I was hoping for some discussion and participation from the audience, and I mean, I just got to tell you, I appreciate everybody who was there today. Lane and Jennifer, it was nice meeting y'all today. If you're by chance watching or get a chance to watch this, and all the others, yes, it was great. It was great getting to see Miss Linda and Miss Mary and Bud and Son. Of course, I see Son every now and then, but I don't see Bud very much at all, and I hardly ever see Miss Mary. The last time I saw Miss Mary was probably the last historical meeting I was at, and before that probably is when we went and with her and Miss Mary Lafferty Wilson and Frida over at along the Buckhorn that day.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, we had a really great time, great discussion, and I appreciate everybody that came. But I'm especially, I'll tell you what, Mark Smith,
drum roll,
Mark Smith, Wayne Hill, Sanders Lee Wyatt. I see that Sanders Lee are watching. I just want y'all to know that y'all were godsends today, and truly, you were godsends. I was really dependent on some folks being there that would be willing to get into some discussions and things, and man, it just turned out to really be a good time. We had a good time. We could have gone 4 hours. We went probably 2 or a little or more hours anyway, but we probably could have gone 4 hours. If I'd have had more slides, we probably would have. Well, everybody else would have left, and then may have been just about 8 or 10 of us left in there when the lights were turned out. But anyway, it was a lot of fun, and I appreciate y'all's participation. That was fun, and man, I hope we can all get together sometime and do a little adventure together or something. I just think that'd be a lot of fun. You know, I'll tell you what, I'll trade you. I'll take y'all to a place that you've never been. You take us to a place we had never been. So that's our offer. You guys want to get out with us anytime, as I told you today. And the same thing, Mark, we want to see that place on the hill. We really want to see that. But anyway, I appreciate everything. Miss Mary Blankenship was so gracious. She sent me a really sweet message, private message on Facebook earlier, and I just really appreciate that. The participation. Bud Cooper, thank you so much for all you offered. I couldn't believe that what he was telling us about that. This will be available.
Jail.
Yeah, about the jail. Well, go ahead and tell him.
I just
tell him because it'll be on that video and everything.
Yeah, the Potato Cave was at one time a Civil War jail. And you know, I can remember there being grading up there
Wow.
whenever I was a kid, but I had no idea what it was for. You know, and Dad never did tell me
Right.
anything about it.
Huh. Of course, grading and stuff was gone by the first time I ever went down there. I reckon.
It was probably gone by the 80s, probably. Some
I mean, I
crackhead
went back
probably
in there in the 70s.
took it and sold it for scrap iron or something.
No, no telling. But um, anyway, yeah, the potato cave. Well, I had never heard that. And that was just amazing to know that, and that makes sense. That make a great jail. Uh, as I was telling them, you know, just getting out. You know, if they manage to get out of the mouth of the cave, out of the cave opening down at the bottom of that hole, you know, they'd had to be pretty fit and running pretty hard to get up that hill and get away before they got shot or something, you know. But anyway, it'll be a neat place. It would have been a hidden place too in there because that's really a pit in there. But anyway, yeah. So the reason we're not having the live streams, we just didn't have time to get it all together and wanted to make little changes. Want to apologize to you about last week. You know, it's this idiot sitting right here that failed to hit a button and turn the mic back on, and I apologize for that. But we're going to redo that podcast on the subject that we covered next week. And,
we had a lot of fun on that.
I know it was really a good would have been a good podcast if y'all could have heard what we had to say. You know, I don't know if you stuck around and watched the silent video. Well, the videos weren't silent though.
No,
You know, they got a few things that I might have said on some of the videos, but anyway, we're gonna use some of those videos. We might not run the whole full length like we did. I might cut them up a little bit. So we can compact some time, so we can pack some more stuff in there. Maybe get a tree talk segment in there.
Yeah.
We had several trees, pictures of trees here in the county put up on the website the last week or two, and that's great, man. That y'all are participating and you're looking for these things and trying to spot them. I hope you, if you find one, you'll post a picture of it and drop us a line about it. Okay, but
everybody needs to starting carrying a tape measure with them, just in case they find one.
A little kit.
Yeah, you'll measure
like a little camera bag or like a little shaving kit with you know, a GPS, and of course most people have GPS in their phones.
Yeah.
But you know, a measuring tape. You know, seamstress measuring tape is the thing to have, a long one. Some kind of a cloth measuring tape.
Engineer's tape.
And right, and a pencil and a notebook really is about all you need.
Yep.
To do it. So yeah. Anyway, I want to remind you that we are going to be working on this Trail Tree Symposium. Don't know exactly what it'll be titled. This coming July, the 27th and the 28th. That's a Monday and a Tuesday. The reason we're starting promoting this so early is so that you will continue to be aware of it. So, you know, if you need to take a day or two of vacation, you might, that you want to attend this, that you'll have plenty of time to put that vacation in for it. Okay, so that would be July 27th, 28th. Of course, Don Wells is going to be coming. We'll be he'll be doing a presentation on trail trees, but he'll also be probably mountain stewards, probably mystery trees. He'll be talking about.
Well,
he's the author of Mystery Trees.
A lot of the spiritual meaning about the trees now that he's learned, just in the last couple of years.
Well, that's going to be one of his night lectures is going to be on Native Science is what
Mm-hmm.
it's called. And of course, on Monday, we will be doing a field trip and visiting some trail trees along Jumbo Road. And we will also be having a workshop where Don is going to show how to douse
Mm-hmm.
douse graves and other things, water sources, uh, a lot of neat things that they're
Yeah.
doing with those. Yeah. So,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to learn how to douse, if you're a skeptic about the dowsing, come out and check it out and try it out.
Make
So,
make
yeah,
fun of the rest of us.
that's right. I'm sure with this workshop, you probably make your own dowsing tools and everything. But we'll be planning all that as it goes. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, the Trail Tree Symposium is in July, and so uh, please go ahead and be doing that. Last week when we did the live stream, we talked about the battle mound. Of course, that got in there. That was part of the segment that we actually made it through until the end end of it when I didn't click the mic back on. So you got through the battle mounds, but also we talked about um, a, a mound, a suspected mound here in the county that we're going to talk about. Then, of course, we also did some stuff on town around the court square, the courthouse, and how the courthouse was built and some of the facilities that was used um, uh, in the construction of
Yeah.
the
There's
present
pictures
day
online
courthouse.
if you want to go back and look at what he's talking about.
Right. I went ahead. I took the video down because I knew that we were going to redo this because this it's kind of neat the stuff we were talking about, and we've got all this video together, and it's a story that I think you'll enjoy about the courthouse area and how it was done. But anyway, as far as other than that, you got anything, Rick?
No, just we'll we'll see you then next week with a longer program.
Right.
And hey, Mark Smith. Hey,
Oh,
glad you tuned in
yeah.
too, brother.
Vicky Watson's also joined us. Good to see you, Vicky. Son is there. Good to see you, son. It's really good to see all y'all today. And again,
Mm-hmm.
I want to thank y'all for your participation in that program today. It's really what made it. Uh, I was really hoping that there would be some folks that had some knowledge and because there's so many people that's what they did when they were growing up. They ran these hills and did these caves. I didn't just uh, disable that notification deal, did I? Um, but anyway, yeah, never can tell. We may flash up with a announcement about a flash excursion. Who knows? So, um, but anyway, we'll see y'all next week. Okay. Good night.
Good night.
I should have went to the end scene. I did this end scene deal. I forgot. I always forget to use it.